We have defined management as a process to achieve organizational goals. A process is a set of activities that are ongoing and interrelated. Ongoing means that the activities are not done in a linear, step by step fashion where responsibility is passed from one activity to the next. Instead, the activities are continued as new activities are started. Interrelated means that the results of each activity influence the other activities and tasks. It is the responsibility of management to see that essential activities are done efficiently and effectively.
The management process consists of four primary functions that managers must perform: planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. It is important to realize that the management process it is not always linear. It does not always start with planning and continue through each step until organizational goals are achieved, because it is not possible to plan for every problem in the organization will face. As the management process proceeds, changes and modifications are made when unforeseen events arise. Managers make sure the necessary changes are implemented and the unity and integrity of the entire process is maintained.
Planning means defining performance goals for the organization and determining what actions and resources are needed to achieve the goals. Through planning, management defines what the future of the organization should be and how to get there. Strategic plans are long term and affect the entire organization. A strategic plan bridges the gap between what an organization is and what it will become. Tactical plans translate strategic plans into specific actions that need to be implemented by departments through the organization. The tactical plan defines what has to be done, who will do it, and the resources need to do it.
The fundamental purpose of strategic planning is to align a company's mission with its vision. Without mission and vision, the plan exists in a vacuum, as the mission is the starting point for planning. The vision is the destination, and the strategic plan is the roadmap that helps you navigate from one to the other. Values are also important for the strategic planning process, as they provide the organization with a touchstone for developing appropriate strategies and tactics. If any strategy or tactic is in opposition to the company's values, then it should be reconsidered. Even if your organization already has a well defined mission, vision, and values statements, you should review them throughout the strategic planning process. Don't assume that every member of your strategic planning team can articulate your mission, vision, and values, especially if some of those team members are relatively new to the organization. You need to ensure that they are current, resonate with key stakeholders, and provide a firm foundation for planning.
Organizational structure. There are 7 common types of organizational structures and reasons why you might consider each of them. 1. Hierarchical organizational structure. The pyramid-shaped organizational chart is known as a hierarchical organization chart. 2. Functional organization structure. Similar to a hierarchical organizational structure, a functional organization structure starts with positions with the highest levels of responsibility at the top and goes down from there. 3. Horizontal or flat organizational structure fits company with few levels between upper management and staff level employees. 4. Divisional organization structures. In divisional organization structures, a company divisions have control over their own research, essentially operating like their own company within the large organization.
Our organizational structure is a matrix. A matrix organizational chart looks like a grid, and it shows the cross-functional teams that forms for special projects. For example, an engineer may regularly belong to the engineering department. The team-based organizational structure. Team organizational structure is meant to disrupt the traditional hierarchy, focusing more on problem solving, cooperation, and giving employees more control. The network organizational structure. A network organizational structure makes sense of the spread of resources, and it can also describe an internal structure that focuses more on open communications and relationships rather than the hierarchy.